Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and Century Ply.
And good evening and welcome, viewers. The opposition says that the Modi government stops them from using words like betray, words like erroneous, words like eyewash, and words like jumle baz in parliament. Now this is a lie, it's a clear lie, it's a terrible lie, it's an outrageous lie. There is no such ban on the words, there's no such ban. But the lobby in its echo chamber and its obsession about the 9 a.m. tweet has convinced itself today that this is the fact, that this is the truth. The fact is, viewers, there is no ban on such words. It's just a general list published by the Parliament Secretariat, which anyone, including you, can buy for 100 rupees, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to the visitor section of Parliament House. But there is no ban. There is no ban at all. Now, to make this an issue is about as ridiculous as saying that the lions in the statue that Modi inaugurated are angry lions, are muscular lions, and that the lions that Modi inaugurated should have been more cat-like in their expression. But my dear viewers of the debate, pinch yourself tonight and ask, what on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? Angry lions, cat-like lions, muscular lions, fake banned words. I mean, is there nothing else, absolutely nothing else, that the opposition in this country can contribute to our national discourse? But I'm told that about 1% of India is on Twitter, viewers. Now, even if the opposition gets 50% of the 1% of the Twitterati to vote for them, does it help their cause for 2024? Viewers, in this post-truth, Twitter-twisted and intellectually nondescript world of present-day politics, do such controversies help or ruin the opposition's case? Let's debate, ladies and gentlemen. In a week of angry lions and cat-like lions and aggressive lions, now emerges banned words. And also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the debate, the India at 27 plot, 2047 plot. Can the radicalization threat be dismissed after this? That's at 10 p.m. And here are the headlines. Here are the headlines this Thursday evening on the debate tonight.
तो देश की जनता में भ्रमित प्रचार न करते.
Opposition din over expunged words list silenced as the Lok Sabha Speaker throws facts back at them. Most of the words were actually banned during the Congress regime. The unparliamentary list controversy has backfired. 6 arrested in Bihar, including the main conspirator in an alleged plot to target Prime Minister Modi. Shocking dossier titled India Vision 2047 talks about establishing Islamic government in 25 years. Left leader calls the Prime Minister a Frankenstein monster in the Kerala Assembly. Will this insult be expunged? And Rajapaksa flees to Singapore and goes shopping before sending his resignation. Lankans are seething with rage tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, these parliamentarians on Twitter are going on and on to say that there is a gag order in Parliament, that there is an unprecedented ban on words that is being churned out by the Modi government. But the facts are far from it. The lists are an annual affair. This is a total lie. Tonight it's time to give them a reminder of this. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, before the debate and after this next news report, we have a breaking news development on this story. Let's debate.
A list of unparliamentary expressions has been rolled out by the Lok Sabha Secretariat. The words in Hindi and English, in alphabetical order, in the 50-page booklet include abused, ashamed, betrayed, corrupt, drama, hypocrisy. And immediately there was a uproar by the opposition about democracy being censored.
इस गैग ऑर्डर को इमीडिएटली विड्रॉ करना चाहिए। ये कहीं ना कहीं सांसदों की अपनी जो एक फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच और एक्सप्रेशन है उसको भी कहीं ना कहीं वायलेट करता है।
If you say that this government is incompetent, the word incompetent becomes unparliamentary. So this is a form of curtailing the criticism of the BJP government in center.
रूल प्रोसीजर के तहत स्टैंडिंग कमेटी अब स्टैंडिंग कमेटी रिफर नहीं करते और अनपार्लियामेंट्री वर्ड के दूर की बात वो अहम नहीं है, कंटेक्स्ट अहम है।
इन्होंने अगर नया कुछ लाना चाहते हैं तो जैसा कि हमारे शक्ति सिंह जी ने बोला कि मीटिंग बुलाकर सबसे पूछ के चर्चा करके उसके बाद निर्णय लेना चाहिए।
Those privy to the procedures of Parliament, knowing fully well that such list of phrases is an annual affair, still whipped up a narrative that indicated democracy was being gagged. The Speaker has exposed these claims as bunk up.
हमारी पहले तो कोशिश रहती थी इस किताब को देश के पत्रकारों को और लोगों को भी उपलब्ध कराएं, पर कुछ लोगों तक पहुंचती थी। हमने कहा देश के अन्य लोगों को भी जानकारी मिले, इसलिए हमने इसको इंटरनेट पर डाला है। जिनको संसदीय परंपराओं की जानकारी नहीं है उनको ये जानकारी होनी चाहिए, किसी शब्द को बैन नहीं किया है।
The Speaker, in his harsh reality check, has undone the narrative of the opposition.
शायद मुझे लगता है कि अगर वो इस डिक्शनरी को पूरा पढ़ लेते तो देश की जनता में भ्रमित प्रचार न करते। 1100 पन्ने हैं, आप भी पढ़ लेना इसको। 1986, 1992, 1999, 2004 और 2009, 2010 वार्षिक निकालने लगे।
This is a similar booklet that was brought out in 2011 for the year 2010. This was obviously the Congress-ruled UPA year. And going by some of them, for example, betray, bloody, communal. Now, if communal word was expunged from the proceedings, did that mean that the government of that day was communal?
As facts expose the agenda to spread falsehoods about grave censorship in India when there was none.
आश्चर्य होता है कि हर विषय में इसी प्रकार देश में एक भ्रम की स्थिति उत्पन्न करके एक अशांत वातावरण बनाने का प्रयास जो विपक्ष और खास करके कांग्रेस पार्टी करती है, आज हम सब देख रहे हैं।
It's in fact time to gag the lies. Let's debate.
Foolish channels with no research, ladies and gentlemen, are breaking the news about the list, saying, oh my God, the terrible, terrible, terrible Modi government. Can I have all the guests on the screen, please? The terrible Modi government. Thank you, Anand. The terrible Modi government is putting in words which are banned. There is no freedom of expression in this country. We are all finished. Now, I've got something interesting. Actually, I don't. My dear colleague and senior executive editor, Abhishek, has. Abhishek has pulled out a list that is 12 years old. This list, Abhishek, can you just hold it up, Abhishek, so that everybody knows that we are not faking it? This is the list, viewers. We got the list. But this list which Abhishek and I have is not the list of 2022. It is the list of 2012. And Abhishek will now enlighten all of us. Sohail, welcome. Sudhanshu, welcome. Smita, welcome. Rajiv Ranjan, welcome. Dr. Kakuli Ghosh Dastidar of the Trinamool Congress, welcome. Abbas Haider, welcome. Samajwadi Party spokesperson Shankar Aguha, Congress. Chittaranjan Gagan of the RJD and Ninong Ering of the Congress, all welcome to my program. And Abhishek will tell us, read from this list. Actually, what emerges is that the banned list was made by the Congress. Abhishek, they're going to hate you.
Arnab,
if you were on Twitter, they would get you out of Twitter.
This compilation has come earlier.
What are those words? The word, what are the banned words of the Congress regime?
Arnab, corrupt.
Corrupt
is banned. Ashamed is banned. Conspiracy is banned. Communal is banned. Now, if these are expunged from proceedings during Congress regime,
one minute.
As a corollary, and
do we have to? Can I just get everyone in? Sorry, viewers, we're going to have to change the subject of the debate, because the subject of the debate, Shankar, was how the BJP government is banning words. But it appears to me this was a ban instituted in the Congress time. And the list is with me, it's authentic. You banned the word bankrupt. No. You banned the word bankrupt.
The BJP today has described, or rather defined itself.
No. I can't hear you clearly. Shankar.
The new word that they have included describes and defines them.
Shankar, your audio is not. Your audio is coming, your video is not on.
One more suggestion.
I am telling you, Anand, the audio is coming, the video is not on. Thank you very much. But I'd get the response here. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar. The ban was done by the Congress government. They banned the word biased. They banned the word bankrupt, Ms. Dastidar. They banned the word ambiguity.
Do you want me to respond?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you one thing. I don't like your headline that gag the lies. Why do you say gag the lies? I mean, you mean to say that the opposition always lies? Let us talk of today. When your headline says gag the lies, then you're talking of today. When the list of words has come out, then you think that the opposition is always lying. This is not the right attitude. And if those words were banned so many years back, and those words are necessary for our nation, that they are equally condemnable. Like you are saying that in the list you just read, the word conspiracy was included. Now, I would say, I was listening to your news headline just now, that there was a conspiracy to, threaten, life-threatening conspiracy hatched in Patna on our Honorable Prime Minister. Now, can't I condemn it and can't I use the word conspiracy here? If I'm talking on the floor of the House and question the national security, then won't I use the word conspiracy? If this was banned so many years, it is equally condemnable. If it is banned today, it is equally condemnable.
What I'm trying to tell you is that I am nobody for any bans. First of all, Ms. Dastidar, you are aware and I am aware and you are totally aware that there is no ban. This is a booklet which is available. You see, when somebody goes to Parliament House, there is a visitors section. There are many books available out there. It's a booklet which is available, which next time Sohail goes there, he can buy for 100 rupees. And you can take it, put it in your pocket, go home. There is no applicability or law against it anywhere in Parliament. So there is no ban. So why did your party and all the opposition go on and on since morning that there has been a ban? There is no ban. You're a member of Parliament, you should know that. To be banned, it has to be banned. You are not banned. There's a general guidance. So where is the ban? That's why I'm saying gag the lies.
Can I come in now? There are certain norms. There are certain decorum of the Parliament. And the norms is to expunge words or expressions which seem unfit for parliamentary democracy. Now that has always been there since 1954, I guess.
Yes, so
if expansion of those words is applicable,
but
why make it public?
Miss Dastidar, I will let Sudhanshu respond, otherwise I'll get into a big quarrel with you, and you've come on my program after a long time. I don't want to fight. I've generally become a very nice, good-natured person nowadays. My point, Ms. Dastidar, is, and you agree with me, because I can see from your smile that you totally agree with me. You're thinking today, I totally agree with Arnab, but what do? I have to take my party position. The fact of the matter is, Ms. Dastidar, there is no ban. A. B. These words were actually put in the list by the Congress regime. Sudhanshu is debating. Debate is open. Debate is open. Now we'll have to open up the debate. Sudhanshu, have you been banning words?
Arnab,
have you been banning words left, right and center?
I want to make it very clear. Arnab.
Yes.
No, I'm coming. Actually, this is a practice which is invoked since 1954, and from 2010 onwards, it is published every year. This is nothing, no ban, no expansion, no rule. It is just a compilation of data, compilation of the word which has been expunged in the last 1 year by the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the various state assemblies. Whosoever speaks in the House, जब मैं भी बोलता हूं, then my written speech comes next day to me, and if I have any objection, I can say. So these are the words which have been expunged, and I want to ask anybody from the opposition has put any objection on these words at the time when it was deleted from their speech? No. Because this is not a rule.
No, but why did you ban? No, why have you put jumle baz in that list?
The gag of life.
No. Why have you put the word jumle baz in that list?
Let me complete.
No. Why have you put the word jumle baz in that list? Who has put it?
अरे आ रहा हूँ सर.
नहीं, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. आपको मैं ये कह रहा हूँ, सुधांशु जी, मान्यवर, आप मेरी बात सुनिए. मेरी बात सुनिए इधर. मेरी बात सुनिए. ये कह रहे हैं कि आपके you have got very thin skin, कि आप लोग आज बहुत सेंसिटिव हो गए हैं. ये मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए. सुधांशु जी, आप बोलने ही नहीं दे रहे. आप ऐसा करने हैं जैसे आप मतलब बहुत लंबी
बात तो कर लूं.
नहीं, मेरी बात सुनिए. किसी ने किसी को गिरगिट कहा तो बुरा क्या है? नहीं, किसी ने किसी के बारे में घड़ियाली आंसू कहा, अपमान, अहंकार, काला दिन, काला बाजारी, खरीद फरोख्त, दंगल, दंगा, दलाल, दादागिरी, दोहरा चरित्र. Now, if I keep saying these words, there is a problem. People will think that I am very unparliamentary. I am not. Viewers, I am being compelled to put these words.
Now, can I say just one
sentence? मैं कह रहा हूँ, इन words के साथ आपको problem क्या है?
No, can I say just one sentence? अरे हमें problem नहीं, हमें बहुत problem है. अर्णव, इसमें बाल बुद्धि वर्ड भी है. अब बाल बुद्धि किसके लिए प्रयोग किया गया होगा और किसने प्रयोग किया होगा और किसने बैन किया होगा, everybody can understand.
बाल बुद्धि, can you translate बाल बुद्धि for me?
कोई सिर्फ इस पे one
इसका जरा इसका translation बताइए.
Childish mindset.
Childish mindset. एक मिनट, put everyone on the screen. क्या? Why is Smita laughing? I don't understand. I am trying to understand.
Now,
बाल बुद्धि, childish mindset. इसमें बुराई क्या है? कहे बाल बुद्धि. नहीं, बाल बुद्धि में प्रॉब्लम क्या है? नहीं, अब्बास जी को पूछना चाहता हूं, बाल बुद्धि में प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
समझने वाले समझ रहे हैं, ना समझे वो नाड़ी है.
क्या सुधांशु जी, ये क्या हो रहा है इस देश में? और कोई इशू नहीं? नहीं, अब्बास जी, आप मुझे बताइए. अब्बास जी, एक मिनट, मैं एक मिनट रुकिए. सुधांशु जी,
एक सेंटेंस. अर्णव, एक सेंटेंस मैं पूरा कर लूं. अर्णव, वन सेंटेंस.
हाँ, प्लीज.
अर्णव, वन सेंटेंस
करिए.
ये गैग ऑफ लाइस जानते हैं क्यों एप्रोप्रिएट है? इन्होंने कहा कि कम्युनल वर्ड एक्सपंज है 2010 में, बट कम्युनल वायलेंस के ऊपर हम लोगों ने डिस्कशन किया है दिल्ली में 2020 पे. आपने कहा बैंकक्रप्ट वर्ड एक्सपंज है, इंसॉल्वेंसी एंड बैंकक्रप्सी एक्ट आया है. तो किस तरह की लॉजिकल बात कर रहे हैं? It doesn't mean this is just a reference data referring that at any point of time in the last 70 years, if any word has been expunged in any assembly or the Lok Sabha, otherwise bankrupt word होने के बाद bankruptcy act कैसे आ सकता था? कम्युनल वर्ड बैन होने के बाद कम्युनल वायलेंस के ऊपर चर्चा कैसे हो सकती थी? इसलिए दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दैट द अपोजिशन इज ट्राइंग टू दीस लाइज एंड दीस लाइज शुड बी.
अब्बास जी देखिए, वी मस्ट बी वेरी फ्रैंक विद ईच अदर. हम एक दूसरे को जानते हैं, वी नो ईच अदर, वी मस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट. अगर इश्यूज नहीं है तो इसके बारे में एक सामूहिक तौर से आप टीवी पर आज कह सकते हैं कि वी आर हैविंग अ प्रॉब्लम दिस डेज. हमारे पास इश्यूज नहीं है, इसलिए किसी दिन हम कह देते हैं कि शेर बड़ा क्रोधित हो गया, वी नीड फ्रेंडली लायंस. एक दिन कह देते हैं कि शब्दों का प्रयोग नहीं हो रहा है. मतलब आर देयर नो इश्यूज द पार्लियामेंट हैज, द ऑपोजिशन हैज? अब्बास जी, is there a problem there?
तो शेर भी बिल्ली की तरह चाहिए.
मैं कह रहा हूं कि is there a problem we are having? जी अब्बास.
First of all, what a member of parliament says in the parliament is protected under Article 105, Section 2 of the Constitution. Now, these words, like if suppose a member of parliament says that the government has betrayed the trust of the people by snooping on them, so what will come in the proceeding? When the proceeding will come, there will be a dash, 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 the government dash, dash, dash. So this is what is going to happen. So practically this is not fair. I mean, the dissent, D of the democracy is dissent. And the government is trying to shield them from criticism from the opposition party. Or this is not acceptable in any parliamentary, any healthy parliamentary system. Now the problem is, first of all, the Bharatiya Janata Party, if suppose I say that Bharatiya Janata Party is a corrupt party, this is unparliamentary. So I think all the TV debate, all the TV channel, they should also, use the parliamentary word now on. So first of all, your line, this is also unparliamentary because it says the word lie. So lies is unparliamentary now. So this is not acceptable. This is what I say.
I'll tell you one thing, Abbas ji. This is such hypocrisy. Such hypocrisy. To 1.5 years back. 1.5 years back.
This depicts the
one and a half years back. 1 minute, yeah. 1 minute. Let me say something. What is going on? 1.5 years back, when the Congress was in power in Maharashtra, most unfortunately, at that point of time, they filed numerous thousands of police cases on us because we used the hashtag Republic Fights Back. And they put so many police cases on us. How can you use this hashtag? They were using the cybercrime department to put police cases on us. So you're a fine one to question words here and there. But point being here, Smita, I don't think there is a ban. First, let's discuss this. I don't think there is a ban on these words at all in the first place. So,
yeah, exactly.
Smita.
Yeah, exactly. Because the speaker has clarified that the expunging will happen. I mean, all those who are saying out here, there'll be a dash, dash, dash because it'll be expunged. The speaker has clarified that the expunging will happen only in conjunction with other expressions that might be objectionable. So it is for the discretion of the speaker. And there's a difference between the term banned and expunged. Banned means legal action is taken. Expunged just means off the records. I think politicians have so many, and especially parliamentarians have so many freedoms for protection and stuff like that. So, I don't think they should have such a thin skin. It does seem a bit of a hoax of an outrage, for example. I mean, just look at it, Arnab, it's not a new phenomenon. As Sudhanshu said, it's been going on since the 50s. It's there in every democracy where there is a parliament. It's there in state legislatures, and no legal action is going to be taken. I mean, we've seen parliamentarians jump on tables, tear up papers, pull and push each other, chant slogans. I think the people of India want all that to stop. I think, frankly, these words should just be done away with, and this book should be cut short by at least 20 to 30%. Take these words off, because time for parliamentarians to get a little less touchy and a little less fuddy-duddy. Just because there's been, over the years, there has been terms which have been added, there's no need to continue with it. And, every party has done it. Tanashahi, for example. Are you trying to tell me Tanashahi word wasn't used by non-Congress against Indira Gandhi? And now if you're saying that, Congress is saying, oh, we can't use that against the present government. It was used against you now. But
point being, Ninong Ering, there is no ban. Today, viewers, there are all these channels and all going on. We are banned. Has our freedom of expression been affected? But there is no ban. I am trying to convey this, that the list, the words which are banned is only if the speaker is given the authority to expunge that specific word according to his or her judgment. There is no ban. The whole country today, since morning, Mr. Ering has been discussing how the Modi government is banning certain words in parliament. And there is a political context to this. The attempt is to paint the government and the present establishment as extremely intolerant. Now, when there is no ban, isn't it a clear case of misleading the people of this country?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Let us be very frank. During my tenure as a member of parliament, or even when I was a minister in the government, in the UPA government, we had issues. Of course, when anything, a word is derogatory, you say, it's expunged. Like ma'am was just telling me in this, just before me, she was explaining that the words that we use in parliament, of course, we call it derogatory. I don't know how we'll say derogatory, because we have the business conduct of businesses there. We, the honorable speaker, or we before the parliament, or even in the assembly, we are given instructions or guidelines in how we should speak and how we should behave. जैसे हिंदी में कहते हैं, उसका जो गरिमा होता है, हमारा जो इतना ऊंचा हमारा एक मंदिर है, चाहे वो सांसद हो, चाहे वो हमारा विधानसभा हो, that how we speak or how we present ourselves, it is there. But sometimes we get very emotional. Let it be in the, Mr. Trivedi also knows, and of course, when he speaks, we also hear that. They become very emotional. So we will say, let us not be emotional, but speak as keeping the garima of the parliament or the assembly. But I think that
my point is, Mr. Ehring, Mr. Ehring, Mr. Ehring, is it good to lie to the people of the country? और चित्तरंजन गगन, I am asking you, आपको भी पूछ रहा हूँ, राजीव रंजन is also on the debate. हमने झूठ क्यों बोला? Whole day we told the people of this country, not we, मतलब Lutyens channels, they said that there is a ban, but तो ban है ही नहीं. ये झूठ क्यों बोला? Why did people lie all day, Mr. गगन?
नहीं अर्नब जी बैंड नहीं है, बैंड आप पढ़े कि बैंड नहीं है। मैं मान लिया कि ये ऐसा शाब्दिक रूप से बैंड नहीं है। पार्लियामेंट में किसी भी सांसद को बोलने से आप नहीं रोक सकते
राजीव रंजन,
लेकिन उसके बाद जब इसको आप जो है सो नॉन पार्लियामेंट्री वर्ड आप इसको घोषित कर रहे हैं, तो प्रोसीडिंग में वह नहीं आएगा। जैसे कोई मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट अगर बोल रहा है कि यह सरकार संवेदनहीन है और आप प्रोसीडिंग से संवेदनहीन शब्द गायब कर देते हैं, तो यह सरकार है क्या? उसका मीनिंग रहेगा। तो प्रोसीडिंग में क्या आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है, वही दस्तावेज पार्लियामेंट का बनेगा।
आपको वही जो है, आप किस वर्ड को लेके आप संवेदनशील हैं, मुझे बताइए। आपको किस शब्द को लेके आप बड़े टची है कि आप मुझे बताइए, आपको ये इस लिस्ट में से कौन सा वो शब्द है या वो वाक्य है जिसके प्रयोग के बिना आप अपने आप को अधूरा समझते हैं पार्लियामेंट में? सवाल मेरा है, मैं शब्दों की मैं आपको पढ़ के सुनाता हूं। दलाल, दादागिरी, दोहरा चरित्र, बेचारा, बॉब कट, लॉलीपॉप, विश्वासघात, बहरी सरकार, चमचागिरी, चमचा, चेला, और मैं बाकी शब्दों का एक्चुअली आई डोंट वांट टू यूज इट, अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, लोग गलत समझेंगे। आप मुझे बताइए, इनमें से मुझे नहीं, राजीव रंजन जी को बताइए, आपको किस विच वर्ड डू यू वांट टू यूज? आप किस वर्ड को लेके सेंसिटिव है? नहीं,
एक शब्द नहीं है कि संवेदनहीन ही है, सरकार संवेदनहीन है, संवेदनहीन अनपार्लियामेंट्री शब्द हो जाएगा। सरकार भ्रष्ट है, भ्रष्ट जो है तो अनपार्लियामेंट्री वर्ड हो जाएगा। तो फिर उसका सेंस क्या रहेगा? बोलने से आप बैंड का मतलब, आप जो इसको अथी कर रहे हैं कि यहाँ बैंड नहीं है, तो मैं भी मान रहा हूं कि पार्लियामेंट में आप किसी मेंबर को बोलने से नहीं रोक सकते हैं, लेकिन प्रोसीडिंग में क्या आएगा? आप तो अनपार्लियामेंट्री वर्ड करके उसको आप हटा दीजिएगा, फिर सेंस खत्म हो जाएगा, उसका कोई मायने नहीं रह जाएगा। इसलिए जो है यह तो जितने शब्द हैं, तो पार्लियामेंट का जो उद्देश्य है विमर्श का, चर्चा का, फिर चर्चा का क्या महत्व रह जाएगा? हम किसी सरकार
मैं आपको राजीव रंजन ये कहते हैं इन शब्दों का प्रयोग जरूरी है, तो आप चाहते क्या हैं? जी राजीव रंजन।
देखिए, मैं चाहूंगा कि अनइंटरप्टेड मुझे 1 मिनट का वक्त पहले। देखिए, सबसे पहली बात है, ये एक अवसर भी है कि आज हम एक ऐसे विषय पर चर्चा कर रहे हैं जिसकी वजह से विमर्श को लेकर के ये चिंताएं प्रकट की जाती थी कि विमर्श का स्तर गिरा है, और निसंदेह जो चुनाव के सभाओं में जिस तरह के आरोप लगे, जिस तरह के मर्यादाहीन शब्दों का प्रयोग हुआ, संसद के पटल पर भी जो भी बातें कई बार कही गई, उससे कहीं ना कहीं विमर्श का स्तर गिरा है। लेकिन आज जो कंपाइलेशन, जो संकलन राज्य देश की अलग अलग विधानसभाओं में जिनको कहा गया कि इनका उपयोग नहीं किया जाना चाहिए, या राज्यसभा के प्रोसीडिंग के दौरान कुछ शब्दों का जो इस्तेमाल हुआ, तो इस कंपाइलेशन को लेकर के मैं इतना जरूर कहूंगा कि इस कंपाइलेशन से आपके समस्याओं का समाधान नहीं हो रहा है, बल्कि इससे भ्रम होगा।
प्लीज मिस्टर गगन, या बोलिए। यस प्लीज बोलिए।
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि जाने अनजाने में अगर एक बहस पर हम आए हैं, तो आईपीसी और सीआरपीसी में ऐसे शब्दों के चयन के लिए जो लोग भी जवाब दें, उनके खिलाफ कठोरतम कार्रवाई सुनिश्चित करने के लिए लोक प्रतिनिधित्व कानून में ऐसे प्रावधान किए जाएं कि उन्हें एक बार वार्निंग, दूसरी बार वार्निंग, तीसरी बार में उनको सदस्यता के लिए अयोग्य करार दिया जाए। ऐसे कुछ कड़े कदम उठाइए, लेकिन शब्दावली जो है, ये जो शब्दकोश है, ये अपर्याप्त है। इससे आपकी समस्याओं का समाधान नहीं होगा। इसमें कई ऐसे शब्द हैं जिससे आप आरोपों का जो पैनापन है वो कम हो जाएगा, और इसके जरिए
मुझे लगता है आप बहुत सीरियसली ले रहे हैं चीजों को, राजीव रंजन जी। मैं इनफैक्ट माय सजेशन टू द गवर्नमेंट, टू द स्पीकर, टू द पार्लियामेंट वुड बी, इस लिस्ट को निकालिए, एंड दिस कंट्रोवर्सी। देयर आर टू मेनी थिंग्स सीरियसली टू डिस्कस इन दिस कंट्री, बट आई वांट टू एक्सपोज द hypocrisy. And by the way, hypocrisy is also banned, a word which is considered unparliamentary, Mr. Guha. Mr. Guha, please don't mind it, I'll be a little direct with you. You are a nice man, but your party is a party of hypocrites. The Congress party is a completely hypocritical party. Why I'll tell you. Chhattisgarh is one of the last remaining states in the country where you are still in power. I don't know for how long. And in Chhattisgarh, Mr. Guha, please pay close attention. In Chhattisgarh, allow me to complete. In Chhattisgarh, there are 80, allow me. In Chhattisgarh, a Congress rule state, there are 87 instances of words being declared unparliamentary. In the Chhattisgarh Assembly alone. 1 minute, please, 1 minute. Mr. Guha, don't pretend you can't hear me. You can hear me, right?
He's always on the move.
No, but is he hearing me? No, he's not on the move. Are you meaning that physically or metaphorically? Is he moving to another party? Now, my question be, Mr. Guha, can you hear me?
He's in a vehicle.
Mr. Guha and Ms. Dastidar.
Or maybe unparliamentary.
No, Mr. Guha, Ms. Dastidar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. That's a really long delay. Now, in Chhattisgarh, all these words are unparliamentary. Chor, Girgit, Gunda, Okad. Now, Ms. Dastidar. Ghariali Asu. Is Chhattisgarh also witnessing the dark days of democracy?
Yeah, I want to come in here.
I'm coming just after this. Yes, Ms. Dastidar.
You see, the present situation of the Indian Parliament or Indian democracy is in such a state that the opposition is never allowed to speak. Then if the opposition says a sentence and then you take away 3 words from that, that means you are gagging the opposition. That is what we want to say. I don't want to go into the rhetoric of 2010 or 2012.
No.
As of today, the opposition is not even called for unveiling of the statue, which is a disproportionate...
Which statue?
Statue that was unveiled day before yesterday, which doesn't resemble Ashoka
the Angry Lion statue.
Ashoka the Great.
Can I come in?
Statue. But the opposition was not called.
No, but what is the...
The opposition is not allowed to voice their opinion.
But Ms. Dastidar...
The bills are not discussed. Bills are not sent for scrutiny. In this kind of undemocratic atmosphere and environment, if a parliamentarian gets to speak a line and you take away 3 words from that, that means you are actually gagging.
No.
So this is what
I know.
I want to come in here.
Yes, Sohail.
I think we live in the most exciting times ever. I must thank Mr. Om Birla for creating such a soft environment for our country where he's imploring members of parliament to revisit their language skills. I would never call someone an idiot. I'd just say he's intellectually innocent.
can you imagine, Arnab, if there are people sitting in their hotel rooms from overseas watching this program, they must seriously think we are nuts. I mean, here are some really respected members of parliament discussing the attributes of words rather than issues, who are actually debating whether words need to be included or excluded rather than issues which need to be tabled or not tabled. They're happy throwing microphones, but they're not happy being suppressed on certain wordplay. Number three, their behavior at times, and all parties, I don't hold a brief for any party. Most of the time we have seen there are some errant members of parliament who misbehave. They throw microphones, they throw papers, they go into the well of the house. So all that is fine. But they object to certain words not being allowed or expungible. My reality is, why are we so facetious about the realities that face our country? Parliament is a temple of democracy. Would you want any temple to be desecrated? The answer is no. Would you want any place of religious worship to be desecrated? The answer is no. People look up to our members of parliament. They look up to them for inspiration, for aspiration, and for leadership. Would you like your leaders to behave and speak in a manner that is gutter-worthy? The answer is no. The Speaker has issued a guideline, actually for the benefit of MPs, for the benefit of parliamentarians.
But it's a guideline.
So that the people don't feel that they're subjects of ridicule.
But it's a guideline, not a ban.
I'm saying it's a guideline.
But they're saying it's a ban.
He's asking you to try and refrain from using words. A, B, are your language skills so limited that you can't construct a sentence without heaping abuse, without being personal, without being incendiary through language? I'm sorry, we've had parliamentarians of great repute. A Pilu Modi didn't need to abuse, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee didn't need to abuse. Indira Gandhi never abused, other than power. So why are we becoming this way?
No, here's a question, Ms. Dastidar. You should be, did you question the Congress when it said that the word asatya, which translates as untruth, is unparliamentary in the Rajasthan Assembly, where the Congress is in power? The word asatya is considered to be unparliamentary. Did you raise this question then, or it's okay? Why is asatya unparliamentary in a Congress ruled state?
Whoever does this kind of a thing to disallow a parliamentarian from speaking out on issues which are relevant to the nation and the people, they are under scanner, and we would.
But would you admit that the Vadra Congress is a hypocritical party because the word lie, L-I-E, lie? Since you have a problem with my hashtag gag the lies, Ms. Dastidar, the word lie was considered unparliamentary for a total of 15 instances in the Rajasthan Assembly. Would you say, and Smita is on the other side, would you say, Ms. Dastidar, that the Congress party is being totally hypocritical? They may be hypocritical. Why are you going along with them?
See, I would not use the word like the other gentleman, he speaks fluent English. The other members of parliament might not be so fluent in English, but we might be using vernacular.
No, but so when Manmohan Singh,
that we can use this word against that.
No, but Manmohan Singh, political
party, political party, whether it is Congress, whether it is Bharatiya Janata Party, if they are trying to rein in the speech of a parliamentarian, where the parliamentarian is discussing burning topics, we would criticize.
I'm not understanding.
So if you are using these words, if you are banning these words, if you are not allowing us to use certain words, like today I saw that the tears, asu is not to be used. Now when I say
who said asu is not to be used?
I found tears in the eyes of the gang raped girl. If I say that the mother
No, Ms. Dastidar, you are misleading the people of the country, and so disappointing. First of all, it's not.
Does it make?
This is just a list of parliamentary words. I think, so, Smita, you can come in. viewers, this is just a list of parliamentary words. You can buy it for 75 rupees, small booklet available. You can read it. You can put it in your pocket. You can go home. There's no big deal about it. The opposition has made it the #1 issue since this morning. Smita.
Look, it's all in context. See, for example, there's the word donkey. So donkey is among the expungible words. Does it mean that you can't use the word donkey? For example, if somebody says that donkeys are going to be part of the animal husbandry, donkey ko palna animal husbandry ke under aata hai, do you think that is going to be expunged? No. But if you say, oye gadhe, if you turn around and say that, that's vernacular for donkey, that will be expunged. For example, if the Home Minister says that this man was caught for Khalistani, putting the Khalistani flag on top of the Secretariat, it will not be expunged. But if the Minister points and says, "Oi, tu Khalistani hai," of course it will be expunged. So it is in context. For example, the term Khareed Farokht, right, that has been expunged. That is an expungible word. It is not a banned word, but it is an expungible word. Does that mean that Khareed Farokht, buying and selling, doesn't happen? Khareed Farokht happens. Suppose the Agriculture Minister says that Khareed Farokht of oilseeds is happening. It will not be expunged. But if you say Khareed Farokht is happening out here, my parliamentarians, my MPs are being bought by you, that might be expunged. Might be, again, I'm saying. It depends on the discretion of the speaker. This whole thing about freedom of speech is being killed in this country. It's all drama for
You and I are living in glorious times.
Yeah,
you and I should be happy that India has come to such a state where we are able to understand the nuances of language. Smita talked about donkeys, but why would you want to insult a donkey by using a donkey in a context that is not kosher?
No,
we are making too big a deal.
But we are making a big deal. No, but the issue is, Sohail, on a serious note, and Sudhanshu is there, we have a problem in this country now, that in this country...
ये आपका disconnected है.
No, in this country, I'll just connect it back. In this country, Sudhanshu Trivedi, the biggest issue this whole week, Abhishek, the biggest issue is, why are the lions looking angry? And
what should the lions look like? Sheep?
Why do the lions have teeth? Then why are the lions muscular? And now why?
Dentures?
No, it's a serious problem. It's a genuinely serious problem. Kakuli, I don't think you are understanding. And by the way, Sudhanshu Trivedi, let me share one insight. Can you share more of the words that the Congress had put on this guidelines list, which Manmohan Singh did not want used in Parliament, using the same comparison, Abhishek? Could you use some of these words? I mean, could you share some of these words, Abhishek? In fact, I find...
Arnab, I would share just a couple of points before I do that. There is no role of the government in this. The presiding officer, the speaker, the chairman, the deputy chairman, or whosoever is sitting on behalf of the speaker, they decide which words are to be expunged. So it's not the government's job. Also, Arnab, the fact that the moment the report came,
Ghosh is responding to you.
MPs in tandem, beginning with Jairam Ramesh, going to Derek O'Brien, going to Sanjay Raut, there was almost like a toolkit coming out with the opposition trying to corner the government, while the fact is that there is no role of the government. Also, Arnab, it's a throwback to the intolerance debate. Remember in 2015, Amir Khan said that he wants to leave the country because of the fear psychosis that is gripping the community. And then we have a situation where Amir Khan is not only in the country but goes and meets the Prime Minister at Civil LKM. Also in the backdrop of Fulwari Sharif and Udaipur beheading, you wonder who's scared. So I think there is definitely an element of toolkit deployed by the opposition today to corner the government where
the point being this is boomeranged. And I think it's boomeranged after this list which has been put out on Republic. I'll put the breaking news grid below, viewers, with the list itself. Sudhanshu Trivedi, now we have a list. There was a list which the one side of the media had put out. Now we are putting out the complete list. I find it very interesting, Kakuli Ghosh Dastidar and Sudhanshu Trivedi, that at the height of the scams in 2010-2011, the Congress government said that you cannot use the word bribe in Parliament. They also said you cannot use the word cronyism. You cannot use the word corrupt. You cannot use the word dishonest. You cannot use the word nepotism. You cannot even use the word falsehood. So the whole argument has actually boomeranged. And Republic is throwing this list back at those who were tweeting this morning. Kakuli Ghosh Dastidar, the argument has changed. Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the other side. This is getting to be absolutely crazy debate with both sides of the truth coming out now. Sudhanshu.
Arnab, before answering this, I would like to say, जो एक controversy खड़ी की गई ना, कि the lions are looking angry. Actually में हिंदी में एक phrase है कि जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मूरत देखी तिन तैसी. It means that you see any statue by your mindset. So those who remain in a perpetual angry, agitated and frustrated, they are witnessing the lions are always angry. And their anger is so much that in the pursuit of their anger and hate, they forget कि अपने ज़माने में हमने क्या लिखा था. आज सारी की सारी ये 1200 पेज की बुकलेट जो है वो बीजेपी के ऊपर इन्होंने थोप दिया. But as far as the words are concerned, जैसे अभी स्मिता जी ने बहुत अच्छे ढंग से एक्सप्लेन किया, मैं एक और बात कह देना चाहता हूं. अभी आरजेडी के हमारे मित्र कह रहे थे असंवेदनशील, संवेदनहीन. साहब आप संवेदनहीन किसी लीडर को कह सकते हैं, गवर्नमेंट को कह सकते हैं, मिनिस्टर को कह सकते हैं. नेवर बी एक्सपेंड. The moment you will say संवेदनहीन to the chair, then it may be expunged. So it always comes in the context.
One minute. Shankar Guha is back.
No, the context is that the opposition is angry.
Shankar.
And the context is that the lions are angry.
Shankar, you can hear me now. Simple question to you. Why do you feel a word like shameless needs to be used in Parliament? You know, the word shameless, for example. Question to you would be, why does the word shameless need to be used, and why do you have severe objections if it is in the list of unparliamentary expressions?
Good evening to you, Arnab, and good evening to all the panelists. Sorry, there were some technical issues. I couldn't join earlier. But I must congratulate the BJP here. Every time the parliament session is in place, they have some non-issue which comes up and takes over the main issues or the main problem. So, you know, I have absolutely.
I'm just following up on my very specific question. I take an example of a word like shameless. I just allow me, Shankar. Allow me, Shankar, to take the discussion forward. I need you to answer this question, that this particular word shameless, in my view, allow me please, the word shameless, why do you feel it should not be in the list of unparliamentary expressions?
It should be there, because what the BJP leaders have done in Karnataka is shameful. Shouldn't that be used? Sudhanshuji, I give you one more tip. Please include 40% commission also in that unparliamentary list. That is most important.
Can I thank you for this? No, Shankar, listen to me. I know you can hear me now. Shankar, you know, 1 minute, Sudhanshu. Actually, that was a trick question, and you fell for the trap. The word shameless has been put in the list of unparliamentary expressions during the time that you were in power in 2010. 1 minute. No. You're shameless and shameful. Shameless and shameful is your. No. You fell for it.
A shameless person.
No, but why did you put it? Was Manmohan Singh shameless? Was Manmohan Singh shameless? Why was it put in the list when the Congress was in power? Why was it put in the list when the Congress was in power? No. Why did you put it? Why did you put it? No, but why did you put? No, but why did you put the word shameless?
Shameless is shameless.
No, but why was it unparliamentary for you? Why did you put in the list of unparliamentary words? Why did you put the word bribe? 1 minute. I further. Why did you, Shankar, defense mechanism? No, yeah. You know you're revealing yourself when you.
Commission in this unparliamentary list.
Why the list corrupt? The word corrupt and bribe was put in the list of unparliamentary words by you. You put the word bribe. Why did you put the word bribe? I have the list, viewers. He's not answering my question. Sudhanshu is not. Abhi, I caught you. So I caught you red-handed. The word bribe, you put it in that. This is your list.
I got you. You have to tell the nation.
This is your list.
40% commission.
This is your list.
By including these new list of
But this is your list.
have described and defined themselves.
You put the word cronyism. You banned the word cronyism for some particular reason. For some particular reason. For you. I'll tell. Another word which you banned. Another word which you. Another word you banned is money. Why? Why did you ban the word money? Why were you guilty about it?
Sorry?
Money. You banned the word money.
You said, just now you said no word is banned.
No, you put, according to your definition, you banned the word. This is your list.
You said no word is banned.
This is your list. Your list is in my hand. For some particular reason, you even put the word moron.
You tell me, Arnab. Now, Arnab,
you even put the word moron, probably justifiable.
No, you tell me one thing.
You put the word misappropriation.
No, please. No, you please tell me.
You even put the word verbal diarrhea.
Tell me one thing. Arnab, you tell me something.
You use the word fascist.
What is that?
Falsification.
What is that the BJP is so
James Bond, jealous.
Why the BJP
joke.
Doesn't want
you banned the word joke. You banned the word joke. Suhail, they banned the word joke when they were in power.
Why does the BJP doesn't want the opportunity to use this word?
My worry is, and I agree with him, my worry is only one thing. Why did you ban James Bond? What has he done to
why
us?
Did you ban James Bond?
I mean, next you'll ban Devdas.
No, you also
man. Why ban James Bond? Yeah?
You even banned the word incapable.
Ban Cruise, ban Maverick.
I know you were incapable.
No, James Bond, all that 56 things, James Bond, all that.
I'm really upset about the fact that you banned James Bond.
They banned the word crooks. Viewers, 1 minute, this is a revelation. You banned the word crooks.
No. I think India's parliament cannot function if you don't include the word James Bond. We must have James Bond back.
Sudanshu, ye kya ho raha hai? I think crazy. This is completely crazy. You banned the word abnormal.
मैं एक लाइन कहना चाहता हूं अर्नव.
Yes,
आज अपोजिशन ने अपनी बात से जो करामात दिखाई है वो पूरी तरीके से एक्सपोज हो गए. तो साहब जब बोलना चाहिए तो यू शुड बी वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट द वर्ड. मैं एक लाइन में कहना चाहता हूं आपके लिए कि चंद बातें करना और मुतमई होना नहीं अच्छा. सियासत आखिरी दम तक सभी को आजमाती है और बहुत गलती की गुंजाइश नहीं होती सियासत में. जरा किरदार हल्का हो कहानी डूब जाती है. तो आप ये सोचे कि बातें करके निकल जाएंगे, बातों में करामात दिखा जाएंगे, पर यह करामात है. नहीं, बिल्कुल सर, आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा है. आज जो इनके साथ अभी स्थिति हुई है, शेमलेस ये थे और शेमलेस हमको कह रहे हैं. उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे. छत्तीसगढ़ के हिसाब से
I also want to know. One more.
को वापस ले आए.
One more.
आप बिरला जी को बोल दीजिएगा कल.
एक मिनट. Last contribution to this debate, ladies and gentlemen. In 2011. When the Congress was in power, they also they said one word is very unparliamentary. And that phrase, Shankar, is Italian mafia. Why?
Now why are they objecting to movies?
Why did you have a problem with anyone being called Italian mafia?
No, 1 minute.
Who?
Why are they against English films?
No, why are you against Italian mafia?
James Bond, now Godfather celebrating 50 years of it being made. Now you have an objection to Italian mafia. Why are they against the creative arts?
Ladies and gentlemen, great debate tonight. And on the other side, big development in Bihar as the radical module is busted. Terror training and a plan to make India an Islamic state by these radicals by 2047. Moreover, there's also proof of Hindu phobia in this document that's been recovered. I'm debating that at 10 and 10:30 tonight. See you on the other side.